Alright guys, so this is actually like my 8th time trying to record this video because I've been dealing with this Elgato and trying to get it set up perfectly so you guys could hear me better. So basically I just turned down the game volume. That's about all I could do. So anyways, I was going to do a lodge tour before the new lodge came out, but I didn't want to make two videos on almost the same thing, so I decided, give me some time, let me put everything in this lodge, let me move some stuff around, and excuse me, and I made a Call of Duty video yesterday, kind of quick, and it's something that I normally don't do, but some people might like it, some people might not. That's okay. Also, if you guys want to win this DLC or any DLC that you want in particular, I run these little competitions with the Hunt Club. So basically, all you need to do, add my gamer tag, the Hunt Club. I'll invite you to, or somebody on my friends list will that's an admin, whatever the case may be. We're pretty active. I haven't put anything up in there in probably like the last weeks. I've been dealing with like my surgery and all of that fun stuff. So, anyways, let's get straight into this. But also, sometimes I just pick people to give DLC out to. In here, investigation mode wasn't working a minute ago, and it's still not working right now. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna bring up one thing that is messed up, one thing that I want to see explained, and a little bit of speculation on my part. So here's a level 9 red deer with a level 5 elk. Sorry if you can hear my dog. We just had our dog walker bring her back. So she's pretty warm and tired, so she's just breathing a lot. Huskies and stuff, they get heated up pretty quickly when they're running around and playing. But yeah, so it says 728. His score came out to 728 because you don't know this. Fun fact, since consecutive isn't a thing anymore, it's just integrity and quick kill. Integrity and quick kill both will amount to 500 points for your score for your animal to equal up to 1,000. This dude did not have any quick kill, so that was 250 points knocked off of his final score, so he would have been a 978. Let's get right over into this room where I have Parquet, Hirschfelden, and a bison from the Yukon because it's albino, and I want this thing to be on a full body. So I have 3 true rack fallow deer over here, an original legacy rack right there, another one right there, and right here. A minimalistic black buck, a regular little black buck, a axis deer over here. There's so much more I can put in here, but when I get this thing finally filled, if that ever happens, I'll be sure to show you guys. 3 level 7s over there. The sun coming through the window looking on him is pretty cool. Here's the biggest mule deer I've ever killed. He's a 943. I haven't got a diamond yet. When True Rat comes out for mule deer, I hope they're very close to what they looked like in the classic because I really like that setup. Here is my favorite gun model in the game. It is the Artisan 20 gauge. I just love the way of the engravings on the stock and in the metal and everything like that. Here's the 44 Gaucho Magnum. If you guys don't know how to get that, finish the Parque Fernando DLC, the storyline. If you don't have it and you want it, good thing for you to do is try to get into or leave a comment, join me, or add me on Xbox to join the Hunt Club, and that'd be one way to possibly win Parque Fernando or any DLC that you want. So here's the thing that I want to point out. There's a 300 Magnum right there. Investigation mode won't tell me this, but when you have investigation mode on, you look at rifles or guns in particular, it'll tell you how many times you fired, how many times you've missed, total one-shot kills, total kills, and your record. It's telling me that an 853 Gemsbuck is my record. Now, that is not true. I have shot diamonds with it. I don't know if it's going off of my longest range kill, which is 415 meters. Actually, it was 437, but for whatever reason, it evened it out at 415. All right, so let's move on to something else. So I want to see that a little bit explained, or somebody try to fix that. Not really fix, but just explain what it's trying to tell you, or whatever it may be. When did the stat tracking for that gun start, or the guns start? That's what I want to know. Here's a roe deer, a mythical grizzly bear, scored 902, a wall of caribou right here, and one reindeer. There's a coyote right there. There's a level 4, a diamond, level 5 caribou, a diamond level 5 reindeer. As you can see, there's a big difference in body weight on the caribou and the reindeer. Another level 4, level 4 over there, and a gun rack. So here's a level 5 bison that would have been a 990 after we done some quick calculations, and somebody who is a hell of a lot better at math than me figured it out. I was trying to shoot him in the head because he was head on with me, and I'd been chasing this guy down for over an hour and finally caught him where I could get him. And yeah, he turned his head literally this exact same way, and I hit right about where the dark fur meets the light brown, and I didn't get full quick kill, but after doing some like percentages and everything, figured out that's about what he would have been. Here is 2 level 3 whitetail fighting. A really nice multi-mount, excuse me, I've had a brain fart. Both of these were 940. They weren't diamonds. I wasn't going to throw a diamond in this multi-mount yet, so when I do get some other things down and figure some stuff out, I will change it around. You can see there's a little bit of fur variation in the color and stuff like that. So a leucistic level 4 right there, and albino, I want to say level 3. He wasn't very big, but if investigation mode would work, one of these ducks, one of those cinnamon teals are a diamond. My only diamond duck. There's a diamond moose. He was like a 952. He wasn't very big. Here's a level 4 that was, in my opinion, should have been the diamond. What I do like about this true rack, though, this style, they kind of kept the old legacy racks in mind. I do like these, though. I do like those a lot. We're going to walk into the gun room really quick just to show you some stuff. So, really like the gun room. I really like how they did it. There's the Gaucho Magnum again. When you're filling this out, you kind of have to repeat yourself a few times to get everything in there. Maybe not so much rifles, but for like pistols, definitely. So that makes me think that we're going to definitely get more guns in the future. And one thing that I do want to see is muzzleloaders. Now, I've kind of, in my head, have figured out how I think they would work. In the classic, if you played it, you would have had the 50 inline and the 50 cap block, like the side hammer. Looks like an old Hawken. The round ball was pretty much able to be used on almost anything, except for something that's too big or something absolutely tiny. But it was a really fun gun to use. The 50 inline had 2 different choices of ammunition, a 45 Sabo and a 50 conical. The 50 was meant for red deer, elk, bigger animals, and the 45 Sabo was meant for like blacktail, whitetail, stuff like that. So if we translate that over to this game, the 45 could be a level 2 that can be used sort of like the Mosin. Now I would say that make it, you know, a little bit more powerful than a rifle or two to make it more balanced for having one shot, and you would have a gun that could be used on level 2s and 3s. I understand at distance it's going to drop a lot, and just make it to where it's like ranged at 150. I don't think anyone's ever going to take a 300-yard shot with a muzzleloader. Not saying it's never been done. I've seen my grandpa shoot at a drop a deer at 230 yards with a black powder rifle before, so I know it can be done. Here's a piebald moose with the legacy antlers. That's what I'm saying, like the diamond that I have over there. In this general gist of how the rack looks. Here's another pretty big level 4. Here is another really big level 4. That is a diamond right there. I forgot the score though. Here's some more ducks, some shotguns on the wall. Here's one of the over and unders with, I've never really paid attention to how this stock looked, but yeah, here's some more rifles and a rabbit right there. 300, some pistols. That right here is the 338, the original ones right there. Now the 338 champion is right there on top. You need to do the stone circle challenges, which is going and finding these stone circles all over Parque Fernando and shooting the target that is somewhere in a radius around from you from like under 100 yards to over 400. So you need to have a gun that can reach out there and touch something. Here's another really big level 4. Two decent looking whitetails, another big level 4. My only 1000, a 1000 blacktail. Some whitetails right there. Here's one that looks kind of funny because it has one thin antler with not so much mass and then one that has a lot of mass. Another pretty good size whitetail. Another level 2 whitetail with some pretty heavy set antlers that I really like because of just the way they, are shaped. Some other level 2s over there. A wall of elk, two funky looking ones right here is a level 4. And then there's level 5 right there that was nowhere near diamond, but he has probably the weakest set of antlers I've ever seen on a level 5. Here is my biggest whitetail at a 979. There is a 924 elk behind it. Reason why I know all of these scores without having to pop them up is because I've tried to record this video like 8 times. Alright, next we're going to go over into this room, and there's a diamond moose right there. Very similar to one I've already shot. Another big level 4 right there. That one's like 901. That one right there is a 963 or a 952. Here is the most goofy looking racked blacktail ever. I'm going to move him. I'm going to pull him down so we can look at him. Another 8-point frame blacktail along with that one right there. Another pretty good size level 4 and level 4 right there. My first true rack blacktail is mounted right there. Cinnamon brown bear. Big legacy racked blacktail. That blacktail in particular is going to be used in a multi-mount that I'll show you which one when I go over all of the multi-mounts. Let me find somewhere I can put this dude real quick so I can where can I put him? Can I put him right here? No, I can't. Actually, yes I can. Alright, so look. This dude, I was playing on, I don't remember if it was my map or one of my friends' maps, and I was like, dude, I just saw the weirdest looking rack blacktail, and he was like, what do you mean? And I shot him, and he was more messed up than I thought he was. I'm going to leave him right here for now, and then put something else in that spot that I took him down from, but yeah, craziest looking rack I've ever seen. We're going to move straight over into the cafeteria. The sun's going down, so the lights are coming on. Some elk right here, a really funky racked one that I have to always rotate his head or else that antler goes into the wall. 3 decent, okay sized elk right here. Shotgun, that is one of my favorite looking shotguns right there for like, it's a 20 gauge. Another 20 gauge right here. We're going to walk in here. So Parque Fernando is in here too. Dark fur variation for axis deer, pretty big axis deer right there, an albino one right over there. This puma right here is a mythical 907. I will be using him and that blacktail in the multi-mount that I'll show you in a minute. Diamond black buck, an albino water buffalo, another diamond black buck, a female puma that I will be using in another multi-mount that I'll show you in a minute. A gray puma, a solid black axis deer, and another diamond black buck. Here is a level 9 legendary water buffalo, absolutely huge. And with these big mounts right here, you kind of get a size comparison of how big they are. I mean, you did in the other ones too, but being able to like walk around them more, I suppose. I don't know, it's just me. Here's a level 9 legendary diamond Cape buffalo. Now we will go straight into the Africa side, and I will show you the glitch, so to say, that involves that line right there, and something that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So here is a, I just blanked for a second, gold wildebeest. Some pistols and a 243. 3 30-06, well, each one of the kinds of 30-06, 2 big level 4 kudu, and an albino, a diamond Cape Buffalo 982, round 740, I think, lion, not really big, 998 Cape Buffalo, the biggest one I've ever shot. Here is a Gims buck, one of the few big ones I've shot. My dad actually has the biggest Gims buck I have ever seen in his lodge, and if I can go in there and show you guys sometime, then I definitely will. Here's another Diamond Cape Buffalo. Some rifles on the wall, and the drilling rifle in the middle. You don't really realize that the drilling rifle is as big as it is until you're like looking at it inside of the lodge. Here's a solid black wildebeest up there, by the way. Another Diamond Cape Buffalo. So now let me show you the glitch. That doesn't make any sense, y'all. I'm just saying. So let's go into Trophy Manager. Here is a multi-mount that I have made. I'm going to retrieve it and listen very closely. You heard something get dismantled, right? Explain. Why does the lion disappear? I don't get it. I'm just going to place down the fox's lunch real quick to show you. So as you go through it a little bit, it gets a little bit more intense, I guess, as he gets the rabbit, and he's looking all proud with his kill and everything like that. So we're gonna put the lion back over here. Well, let me do this. So let me see if this fixes it. If this fixes it, then we're good. And if this happens to you, this is how you would fix it. If actually, if this fixes it. All right, so we're gonna place down the fox right there, and now let's remove it. Let's place it back down. Okay, I fixed it. Wow, did not expect to be able to fix it. Cool. I solved my own problem. I don't know how those two were tied together, but they were. Oh, investigation mode. I'm going to show you what I was talking about. Here's the 300. Literally after I said something, it stopped working. It's okay. We'll put it back on 1 of 2. Maybe that fixes it. It did. Why? Why did that work? That's wild. Why does that work? Okay. So, if you have investigation mode on, and you look at this, so you see right there, it's showing 1 of the 2. And now the other one says it's a 696. I don't know why, but it does. 1 out of 2. It's on the first deer. Put it on the second. Watch this. I can't see the pistol stats. Put it back on the first deer. I can see my gun stats. Okay. Found that out. Okay, so anyways, guys, that is my new trophy. Wait, no. I need to see. I want it to show. Is this it? Is this it? There it is. There's my diamond duck. That's my only diamond duck. Proud of him. Alright, so anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. This is everything I got in the new lodge. A little bit of a tour of everything that I've got right now that I've got mounted. I have a lot more that I got to get mounted. Plus, I need to make all of my multi-mounts, and before I forget, let's go over them real quick. The huddle, so what you need to do if you want to make them: mount your animal, taxidermy it, don't place it on a plaque, and go into Matt's trophy mounts when you're in your trophy lodge. Remember, you need to be in single player to do this. And you'll see a requirement right there on the right side. It'll have a check if you have both of them. You stay start assembly, and you pick the animal that you want, or the animals that you want, and then you pay the price of whatever it is, and you can mount them. So there's the royalty, which is a male and a female. Huddle whitetail that has 3 male whitetail. Sleigh sold separately. It's 3 reindeer, pretty cool. Those are some huge reindeer, by the way. If you look at the shovels on them dudes, Jesus Christ, they're huge. Some fallow deer right there. Play fighting, male and female lynx. the one that I made right there that was somehow connected in some weird way to the lion, bison, which is a bison, and two wolves, a male and a female wolf. I want to get this one made with my level 5 bison. I need to go get two wolves, and as soon as I do that, they will be made. David versus Goliath, which is a goose and a European bison fighting. One of a really nice mount for kudu that I like. I want to get a unique fur variation for the female, and then possibly a diamond, or I'll use the level 4s that I already got. I'll figure that out. Breadwinner, which is the biggest, like the most impressive um, mount, so to say, the most expensive. Gotta have a male and a male Cape Buffalo, male lion, and two females. I don't really want to use the 998 Cape Buffalo for this, but I'll probably use one of my other diamonds that I have. Alpha Wolf, which is one male, two females. Emergency Takeoff, which is two male mallards, female mallard, and a male coyote. I'll be using the female puma that I have and a male elk for this when I get that made. Uh, two coyotes fighting over a rabbit, two grizzly bears fighting, bunny squad, two males, two females. I'm going to use my legendary for this one and a female roe deer that I don't have yet. Two geese fighting. I have this one made as you guys saw. Huddle row, which is three male roe deer, and collision, which is what I'm going to be using the legacy rack blacktail and that 907 mythical for, or I'm going to use that gray puma for. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and please, if you guys want to be a part of the Hunt Club and get free DLC all on me, please write in the comments, send me a friend request, message me on Xbox, whatever you need to do to get yourself in there. So until next time, guys, I will see you later.